Fourth down, a little more than 2. Fannon's off to the right. Flacco out of the gun, looking to throw. Throws to the right. It's up for grabs, and it's caught. It was deflected. It was deflected by Humphrey and caught for a touchdown by Cedric Tillman.
You know who's not stunned? Ravens fans, because they're so used to seeing stuff like this.
Oh, my.
Right through Marlon Humphrey's hands, right to Cedric Tillman. You can't make this up.
So now 2nd and 10 as Rattler changes things up. Off the play action, Rattler going down the sidelines, one-on-one coverage for Rashid Shaheed, and a one-arm grab for Shaheed with a flag down.
Time to go to play at the first down.
And this is the opportunity that they have when they get the one-on-ones. They missed it last week, so you're going to try to be patient. That was the style of play last week. What a
boy, Kraft's a good-looking tight end.
I'll say, yeah. Great year last year. Going deep again down the sideline, and the catch is not made in bounds.
Now, how good a look is this?
After review, the ruling on the field is a completed catch.
Yeah.
First down.
Blitz, Mahomes over the middle, Kelsey. Oh, it's picked off. It's Makuba who's got it, and room to run. One man to beat. Oh. And he's taken out. Andrew Makuba, the rookie from Texas, on the bounce off of Kelsey, and a huge play for the Eagles.
Incredible. Patrick makes a great throw on the angle route. Travis just a little late getting his head around. Perfect place to throw the ball if you're Patrick. And Makuba, Johnny on the spot.
Fake it to Charbonnet. Hayward bringing heat. Tapped it into the air. Picked off by Pittsburgh. And it's Nick Herbig in his season debut with his first career interception. Pittsburgh ball inside the 25 of Seattle.
Well, Cam Hayward is going to force the throw immediately. Look at big 97. You can't be unblocked like that.
Yeah, they're just not playing for the field goal only.
There's Goff. Oh, he does it again. The rookie Isaac Tesla. That's last week. Not a touchdown this time.
One-hander, both feet in.
They've been off the charts with explosive plays. After changing the play, Lamar backpedaling. He does this so well and then finds an opening. He runs up and throws toward the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Ravens! What a grab by the veteran DeAndre Hopkins.
But I do agree that he possesses it. But DeAndre Hopkins' left knee is clearly down at that point. So the moment he possesses it.
Coach Logan Ryan at Rutgers. They go way back. Browning, paintball. One hand. Are you serious? Mitchell Tinsley.
You want to double Jamar Chase? Fine. I got something for you. The one hand, the 1 foot.
But where's the second?
Herringer gets it away. Another good boot, driving Washington back to his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second, still going as he spins forward, trying to get to the outside. Washington gets by the punter, down the sideline. Malik Washington to the house. Touchdown, Miami! Back for a touchdown in 5 years, Jakeem Grant in November of 2020.
The one thing, when you punt the ball that far, sometimes you outpunch your coverage, and this was just a terrific effort by Malik Washington, making the first and second guys miss, ending up in the scrum and finding his way out of it. And then the rest of it, that's what with mom and dad.
Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back. A 90-yard touchdown.
Now you're like, wait, hey, if I can return him. Nice jump cut there, and then he got good wedge of blocking that he bounced off of. And once he got to the sideline, he outruns KJ Britt, the linebacker from Miami, and dives into the end zone.
Certainly nothing of concern for him. He took some snaps and went back out there, but expect him to ice it throughout this game.
Thank you, Trace. Look at that move by Cook. Oh, it's still going. James Cook.
to the end zone for a touchdown and a brilliant run. Yards, and this move back to the other side, right here and then here.
Come on.
His second touchdown of the game.
I'm not saying he's underrated, Jim, but I'm saying he's underrated. And
49 seconds to play. Second quarter. Warren looking. Looping out of trouble. Trying to set up receivers. He's going to throw against his body to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Spectacular. Io Manor.
He's going to scramble around, going to use his legs, buy himself some time. And he's going to look all the way across. The one thing they always tell you not to do, don't throw across your body, but he's going to throw across.
So Rodgers goes to work from the 30, sidestepping some early pressure. What a throw on the move to Jalen Warren, who breaks into Seattle territory, breaks tackles, jukes tackles, weaves his way inside the 20, inside the 10. One of the best catches and runs you'll see all weekend.
Guy a chance, and then as soon as you catch, go make a play. But watch all the black and yellow jerseys down the field. Look at DK Metcalf trying to get a piece of his old teammate. He's got the cavalry in front. You got Freiermuth in front. Big 88.
From the Dallas 48. Wilson protected. Heaving one. Wants Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Giants. He dropped it in the bucket from 48.
This. I mean, look at the concentration. He can't even see.
He's blindfolded.
He's blindfolded. His mouthpiece is bouncing around.
No biggie.
This is what you bring in a guy like Aaron Rodgers for, to stabilize the team and the offense and go win some of these fourth quarter tight ball games.
Oh, bad bounce goes through the hands of Caleb Johnson. He may have touched that ball. That would be a live ball. Let's see what the ruling is here. It is a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Oh, Seattle gets the score! A dreadful Pittsburgh special teams miscue.
Just make sure he touched it.
But again, regardless, it lands in the landing zone. Yeah,
and if it goes out of the back of the end zone, it'd be at the 20.
At the 20,
right?
as a touchback.
At the 20 for Seattle.